Today we can reveal one of the biggest changes ever coming to Clash of Clans. There is no training time, there is no hero recovery time, you can play this game as much as you want. No more waiting. I'm so excited to tell you guys about one of the biggest changes that's coming to Clash of Clans. Now, I'm going to slowly scroll down this so you can read, but I'm not going to read it out because you guys are all literate, so you can read it yourself, but I'll touch on the most important things. So as you can see, Clash of Clans will never stop players from attacking in Titan and or below. No troop, spell, or siege machine training times. Everything's instant, no hero recovery or lives, they are never exhausted. And then Legends League, this is a very interesting one. They'll retain their 8 battle day limit for now. I guess we'll have to see what's coming in the future with that, because there are definitely some problems with Legends League that need to be fixed. But essentially, you can play as much as you want, which I think is really good because, I mean, first of all, crazy. Isn't this crazy to think? But honestly, at the moment, as a Town Hall 17, unless I get the 30% training boost that you get with a lot of the events, it takes me an hour to cook my armies, and that's way too long. It's not very fun, and I don't have much time in my life. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I was a teenager when I started playing Clash 12 and a half years ago. But I'm not a teenager anymore. I've got a life, and it's hard to do 8 Legends League attacks, even if you boost, because that's a whole lot of time. So hopefully, that's going to be kind of fixed now. So as I said, I'm not really going to read it all, but you guys are capable of reading it as I talk in the background. But I do agree with kind of what's said here. In 2012, the world was different. It took hours to train your army in Clash, and that was worth it. But these days, everyone wants everything quickly, you know? TikTok and Instagram Reels are super popular at the moment because short form content's quicker. You know, people don't want to wait. And that includes me. I don't want to wait. So, this is a very valid question though. If you can just keep attacking all the time, how are there going to be enough bases? And they've got a really nice solution for that. So as part of this update, we're working on new server tech called Match Anytime. If we run out of eligible base lists, you'll have a chance to attack a snapshot of base of a real player. So this is someone who's under shield, and you can attack them and you can take loot and trophies, but the player being attacked will not lose loot or trophies because they've got a shield. So the shield won't stop you being attacked, but it will preserve your loot and trophies. And what it means is if you're attacking these snapshot bases, you're actually kind of generating loot and trophies out of thin air, which means this should probably increase the amount of loot in the game because, you know, people aren't going to be losing as much when there's no eligible bases. Now, how often there's no eligible bases, I don't really know. But I thought this was a really cool solution, and it's not a new thing, as they kind of say here. Snapshot bases are not new. Clan Wars and Legends League attacks already use this, because in Legends League, when you get attacked, you don't lose the loot, right? So it's not a new thing, but it's a nice backup. If there isn't eligible bases, we'll give you a snapshot of one. Anyways, really cool. As of today, we are no longer selling training potions. I mean, makes sense. What's the point of a training potion anymore? So that the magic item will be removed from the game. So if you've got some, use them or sell them now, because, you know, they're not going to be a thing in well, whenever the next update comes out. We're going to leave them in the trader and gold pass for the time being, but when this feature goes live, they will be removed from player inventory. Does also mean though that the gold pass is getting slightly devalued because there's a training perk obviously in the gold pass, and that's not going to do anything anymore, and that used to be the main reason I bought the gold pass. Anyways, now donations. Since training time is 0, players cannot just donate a troop from their army to a clanmate. So when this update goes live, all donations will require elixir or dark elixir. So that is coming back. Not ideal, but it obviously makes sense. And you know what? If I have to trade no time for armies to cook for this, absolutely worth it in a heartbeat. Now, they're still working on the exact values, but the goal is that donations remain accessible. If you're short on resources, well, there's nothing stopping you from attacking again. Exactly. You can just keep attacking over and over and over again. So to make up for there being no training boost in the gold pass, they're gonna have a donation request timer. They're also making requests 10 minutes across the board. That's no longer a clan perk, which I think is really good. Waiting 20 minutes to request twice is ridiculous, particularly if you can keep attacking non-stop. So that'll be really handy, and that'll actually incentivize a lot of people to buy the gold pass, because it's annoying when in the past you were boosting and your CC requesting of 10 minutes could not keep up with your attacking. Whereas now, if you use the gold pass, you're definitely more likely to be able to do that with the donation request timer reduction. So really nice. Now, one of the things that they talk about is trophy curves. So we have previously balanced around 2 attacks per session limit. That being, you know, you do 2 attacks, you take 1 or 2 defenses, and that being about balanced. But now, because you can do kind of infinite attacks, it's going to be way too easy to climb trophies. So what they're doing is you will still earn trophies for 1 stars, but you'll be harder to climb because you're going to get less trophies for 1 stars than previously. So I don't know the exact numbers, but by the sound of it, you're probably going to get similar-ish trophies for 2 and 3 stars, maybe a little bit less, but you're going to get much less for 1 star. 1 star won't be half of 2 star, which I think makes sense, because in this game, it is really hard to defend a 0-star attack. Honestly, a 1 star, you should be gaining trophies, if anything, but obviously that would make it really hard for the low town halls to push, and I don't want to anger you guys. We want to emphasize, I can speak English, that this is a safety measure. We're not sure how many battles per day players will start. That's the whole thing. They're doing this whole change. They don't know what it's going to end up being, right? They don't know how much extra people are going to play. So it may get a few changes over the next few months, and that's fine. I mean, they can't read everyone's minds. They can't see into the future. So I'm okay with that. Yeah, exactly. They're going to monitor the values over time. Legends League is still limited to 8 attacks per day. For now. We intend on fixing this in a future update, but the current data shows that most Legends League players do not complete their 8 battles already, so extending unlimited attacks to Legends League was pushed to a later date this year. For now, enjoy being able to complete all 8 Legends attacks in one sitting. I am so interested to see what they pull for the Legends attacks later in the year, because I don't know about you guys, I can't do 8 attacks every day. There are some attacks I can do 16 to 20, like on the weekend, but during the week, I can only do a couple. So I'm interested to see how they fix that, because if they did fix that, I would definitely push it more frequently. This change is coming quite soon, not the Legends League stuff, they mean the training stuff. This change is coming quite soon. Stay tuned in the next few weeks for an official video preview, followed up by sneak peeks from your favorite creators, aka us obviously. We have action-packed next update for you, and we can't wait to reveal more. So now I want to hear from you guys, and I want to hear from you all down in the comments below. What do you think of these changes? I think it might be the best quality of life changes we've ever had. By the way, enjoy this really nice fireball from me, because I was a little blind, and the builder hut in the trash still works. Ugh, eventually one day I will figure that one out. But as I was saying, I really love these changes because, I don't know, it would absolutely incentivize me to play the game more. Let me know down below. Will this make you play more? Like, I won't necessarily play for a longer time, but I'll do more attacks. You know, I might even, you know, buy the gold pass to get the donation timer thing, because I haven't bought the gold pass in a couple of months now, because just haven't really seen an incentive to. It's just too hard to play the game for a long time, but definitely going to be getting much easier post-update. Icehound is super annoying. By the way, look, I hate when the poison tower is like 90% of the way out and then it just doesn't deploy. We eventually get it out there. Poison spell didn't quite last long enough for these ice pups. But yeah, it's definitely going to make me play more. Obviously, it doesn't apply as much to Legends League because you still do have the limit on attacks. What it will make is it will make farming with sneaky gobs kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I mean, Legends League probably not going to be the best spot to farm anymore. Because why would you farm in Legends League if you can just do infinite attacks with sneaky gobs? Just keep spawning them in. Obviously, you have to pay 25k to get them, but you're going to get so much more value out of them than you did before because, well, infinite attacks. I'm going to keep on saying it. But I'm all for farming kind of getting easier. I don't know if you guys have played a low-level account recently. I'm farming a Town Hall 10, 11, and 13 at the moment in the background. And farming the Town Hall 10 in particular was surprisingly difficult. I struggled to keep all my builders down because whilst it's great that Clash is doing all these cost reductions and making stuff quicker, it's still hard to consistently keep builders down, because, you know, if all the upgrades are like 1 day and they're 1 million each, that means I have to be farming 5 or 6 million gold per day. And I can't do that on 1 million accounts when it takes so long to retrain stuff. But if I could do a whole bunch of attacks in one go and then leave that for the day, I'd definitely be more likely to be able to keep my builders down. And if that happens, well, I'm just going to be more happy playing the game. So anything that makes farming easier, because we know the grind in this game is just ridiculous. It's not really sustainable at all to grind all the way up to Town Hall 17 as a new player. But anything that makes it better, I am for. So let me know down below your thoughts on this. I cannot wait for when it comes out. Obviously, we'll have the sneak peek in, it said, in a few weeks' time. Can't wait to have you all then. Till then, clash on.